What happens next? Move trigger edition. Let's talk about it. Move triggers are getting more and more important when it comes to combat. Being able to use those triggers to gain advantage to win that battlefield is huge. Even more so when you use them with hidden cards to gain that extra advantage. So let's do a couple of what happens next to see if you know what happens in this situation. Situation is our opponent controls 2 battlefields. They have Targon's Peak with a treasure hunter on and a unknown hidden card. And on the other battlefield, they have the Baron Pit with a Baron Nashor on it. I move my Kaiser into the Targon's Peak. In response, using reaction, my opponent reveals their hidden card and shows a Tide Turner targeting their Baron Nashor. Tide Turner says, when you play me, you may choose a friendly unit, move me to its location and it to my original location. While that ability is on the chain, I react with Starcross targeting the Tide Turner, moving that back to the hand and another unit in my base back to my hand. So, what happens next?
3, 2, 1.
The Tide Turner's effect on the chain resolves, but it's got no valid target because the Tide Turner is no longer there. So the Baron Nashor's got no location to move to. So in this situation, the Kaiser will take that battlefield, score the point and score a card. Would you like another what happens next? Of course you would. So the situation is, my opponent controls a battlefield with a Lonely Poro on it and 1 hidden card. They also have an Akali Silence in their base. I then attack in with my Fizz Trickster. While we're in the showdown, they then reveal their hidden card, which happens to be Resonating Strike. Resonating Strike says, choose a battlefield you control and a unit you control at a different location. Move that unit to the battlefield and give it +2 might this turn. They target their Akali and the battlefield we're currently in a showdown with. While Resonating Strike is on the chain, I use Gust to bounce their Lonely Poro back to their hand. So, what happens next?
3, 2, 1.
The Akali still moves in and still gets the buff from the Resonating Strike and her move trigger to win this combat. Now let's talk about why we're able to win that combat. Resonating Strike says move to a battlefield you control. We still control that battlefield in this showdown even though our Lonely Poro got sent back to our hand. So unlike before with the Tide Turner had to be there at that location to move something to that location. In this situation, we just have to control the battlefield. Even if we don't have a unit there in the showdown, we're still in control of it and haven't lost it yet, which is why we're able to do this. So as always, let me know, did you learn something today or did you already know this? Let me know in the comments below and I'll see you next time.